We're back in the shop, and today we're going to start on a complete service on our 14 Silverado. We're at 150,000 miles, and pretty much all the fluids are original. We've been really neglecting this thing, so it's time to shape up a little bit and get to it. What we've got is, here, let me show you. We've got some gear oil for the front and rear diff. We got tranny fluid for we can do and filter for we can change the transmission fluid and filter. We have a new thermostat. Right now it seems to be opening at about 170 degrees. That's a little light, so we'll change that out. We got some new Dexcool. We've got new spark plugs, new wires, cabin air filter, and engine air filter. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And I'll just break this down into individual videos. Next on our list is replace the coolant. We're also going to be replacing the thermostat at the same time. The thermostat that's in there seems to be opening a little early. Truck seems to be running about 170 degrees. My guess is that's costing us a little bit in the fuel mileage department. It would be like the choke isn't fully open on a carbureted vehicle. You know, just adding a little extra fuel to try to bring it up the temperature. We'll see if that's true or not. Anyways, there's a drain plug way underneath. We're going to have to crawl under there and see if we can't film that at the same time. I'm guessing it's going to be kind of tough. There probably won't be enough room for me, you, and the camera. But we'll do the best we can to show you what we're doing. So as I thought, this is going to be a little hard to film. But we're up on the passenger side of the front of the vehicle here. And right there is our drain peacock. So we're going to have to reach up in there, probably with a pair of pliers, give that a twist, and we'll be able to drain the antifreeze. Let's see if there's a little right in the middle here. Oh, I can't cover it up. You can't see what I'm doing. But there's a drain. Yeah, you can see it. That's where the antifreeze is going to come out, run all over the frame, hopefully some of it into the bucket. All right, we'll get our bucket and we'll see if we can't reach up there and loosen that off. When we got it loose, that was a bit of a chore. And our pan underneath. Where are we? Alright, let that drain for a few minutes and get up top and start on the thermostat. So the thermostat is right down in here. To make that a little easier, we're going to take this air box off. The first thing we're going to do, get rid of this hose, push up on the bottom there, and then that should push right off. That's all there is to that. Then we got a hose clamp over here. We'll loosen that up. Another hose on this side. So this is the opposite of the other one. We'll press down on this side. And that will push off. There we go. We've got one more hose clamp right over here. And then we should be able to get it off. And of course the camera falls again. There we go. There, that gives us lots of room. I guess we'll pull off the hoses next. That come off okay. We don't have a pan right underneath us here. Push that through the rad. That should all come out at the bottom now. Yep, I can hear it. Now this little one, that might be a little more of a challenge here. I miss the days of regular hose clamps. There we go. All right, we got 3 10mm bolts. Those bolts are a little long. I'll bring you back when we get them out. All right, the bolts are out. This lifts out. Oh, it's full of antifreeze too. Spilled that everywhere. And the rubber seal didn't come with it. All right. There we go. So what we're going to do is get a rag and a scraper and clean up that gasket surface there quickly, and then install the new thermostat. All right, I'm happy with that. Get the new thermostat housing. And make sure the O-ring is installed, which it is. Set that in place. Now the torque spec on this is 89 inch-pounds. You know, if you have a good feel for how tight you tighten things, using a torque wrench on this probably isn't that important. But we have one, so we'll use it. Sure, most people don't bother. Get a little antifreeze on your gloves, makes everything slippery. All right, we got our torque wrench set up. Go around and snug them down first. Kind of tighten them evenly as you go. There we go. 2. 3. Double check. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we'll put the small hose on first. Bring the hose clamp back around. Get that unlocked. And that hose clamp's locked open. Just give it a little squeeze. Pull back on the lock tab, and there we go. Right spot. Do the same with this hose. Keep forgetting to use them. There we go. That's in spot. Okay, we should be good there. We'll get this air box put back on. And now for the air box. Okay. I'm not going to tighten the far hose clamp because I'm going to replace that air filter shortly too. Get those tightened up, and these should just press on. Yep, got the other one to go. Tighten the hose clamps and we're done. We've had this draining for a while, and we've gotten just about a gallon out of it, and that's all. It holds over 4 gallons, 16.6 quarts, I believe. I'm not sure why we only got a gallon out of it, but removing the thermostat, I would have thought we would have done a little better than that. Anyways, if you know how to drain it completely, drop it in the comments. I'd be curious to know. Anyways, we're going to move forward. We'll get under there, tighten that up, tighten up the petcock, and refill. We've got some Dex Cool concentrate, so we'll add a half a gallon of that and a half a gallon of what GM asked for is clean drinking water. So that's what we use. So we pre-mixed a half a gallon of water with a half a gallon of Dex Cool, shook it up a little bit. Now we can just pour that right in. Oh, reservoir is not full yet. Might take a little more than a gallon. See it gurgling and bubbling. All right, so we're still under the full line. So we'll add a little more of both. And then we'll run it for a few minutes, see if we get any air bubbles out. We mixed up another half a gallon or so. So we'll fill that up to the full cold mark. Right about there, I'd say. Yep, right below the line, close enough. Put the cap back on. We're going to run it for a while. We're going to turn the heat on. We'll run it till the thermostat opens and see if the level drops. That's already dropped a little bit. We'll fill it back up to the line. Before it gets warm. All right, we'll let that run for a while. I guess we're pretty much done. We've taken the truck around the block once, let it come up to operating temperature. The gauge went right up to 210 like it's supposed to. Hasn't done that in a while. And we let her cool back off, topped up the reservoir to the full mark. So we should be good. We'll keep an eye on it, obviously, but I think we did well. Checked for leaks, nothing's leaking. So all's good. Anyways, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. We've got much more on there with this truck and others. Anyways, thanks for watching.